Hey everyone, Blind Striker here, back with another video. Today I want to talk about an app called Popl, that is Popl. And essentially what it is it's a digital business card app. It allows you to create digital business cards. Now, before I get into the nitty-gritty about the app and accessibility and my overall thoughts, I want to give a huge thank you to my friend Aaron from Aaron's Opinion podcast, who actually recommended me this application during our podcast interview. If you guys want to check out the rest of that interview, it will be in the description. There'll be a link to it. But anyways, thank you, Aaron. This would have been very helpful for me to have sooner, but I'm happy I have it now. So let's start off with Popl. Two different versions. You can create a free digital business card, which is awesome. Download the app, create the business card. But say if you want to create multiple business cards, whether it's for you or for other employees in your company or your business, then you have to pay a subscription. I just want to get those points out of the way. But other than that, I really love what this app has to offer. So let's jump into the app and I can show you guys all of the nitty gritty features with this amazing app.
Back button. So here I am in the App Store. This is what the Popl app looks like. For those of you who can see and are interested, this is what it looks like. Let's open it.
Share. Close. Artwork. Popl. Badge scanner. Open. Button. Selected. Selected. Cards. Button. Selected. Cards. Button.
So basically, when you open the app, you get 5 different tabs. The first tab I am currently on is the card tab. This allows you to create cards, edit cards, share them all by a glance.
Screen dimmed.
So you can put in your job title, your bio, your description, your name. You can even put social media links and attach them in the card. So when you send the card to people, it allows them to just click on the social media link and it will open their social media accounts. So that's what I have for mine. I will be putting my Popl card in the description of this video so that you guys can check it out for yourselves. But moving on, we are going to go to the Contact tab,
Contacts. Button.
which is the second tab. And
Contacts.
basically, when people send you cards, you can tap on it and view their card, but you can also add it to their contacts, which allows you to find them at a glance, which is really nice.
Share. Button.
Next, we're going to move on to
Share.
Share. You
Close.
can
Button.
share this card in multiple different ways. You can do specific social media, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Messenger. You can copy and paste the link. You can even have people scan the QR code and scan your card and download it offline. And another thing that I think is really cool and unique is that you can do the name drop. Now, for those of you who aren't really familiar with name drop, it basically allows you to take your iPhone, put it against someone else's iPhone, and share each other's contact information. And also, you can add your card to your wallet, which is pretty neat as well. So next, we're going to move on to
Scan. Button. Share. Button. Scan. Button.
scan, I
Scan.
think. Yep, scan. And
Possibly. Close.
the scan thing will allow you to scan digital business card, or sorry, physical business cards and create them into digital business cards, whether it's for contacts, say if you're at a convention or something and they show you a card, you can scan it and it will put it in the contacts, or it will put it as your own card. I am not sure about that because I've never done this feature. Now, the last tab here, let's close out of this,
Settings. Button.
is basically your settings tab where you can edit and change your information. You can also subscribe to the Popl Premium, which is basically just allowing you to create multiple cards for you or for a company.
Screen dimmed.
And something I forgot to mention in the beginning of this video about the subscription is that I don't know how much it costs per month, but I'm pretty sure you can get a monthly subscription and a yearly subscription to Popl to be able to create multiple cards. But yeah, that's pretty much an overview of the Popl app. I don't know if I said this in the beginning. I think I may have, but I'm going to be leaving my Popl digital business card in the description so you guys can check it out. And I'll also leave a link to the app on the App Store to check it out. So now let's get into my overall thoughts because it is definitely really accessible, but there's definitely some things that I am not really a big fan of with the Popl app.
So here are my overall thoughts with the Popl app. I want to start off by saying I really love what the app has to offer. And I really love the fact that the app can be used really for free for someone who has a business or, a company or, just trying to promote themselves and get themselves out there. I really love that this is a easy, accessible, affordable option to use. That being said, I have noticed some issues with the app, mainly with accessibility, navigating through the app, voiceover randomly jumping up at the top of menus, mislabeling, partially labeling, or not even labeling anything at all when it comes to certain buttons or certain areas of the app. I've also noticed the fact that when navigating it through the app and clicking on a link where it takes you to a website. For example, when you edit your card details, it will take you into a website page within the app. And honestly, I don't know what it is. I just don't like that. I really don't. So I'm hoping that Popl can find a way where you can just edit your card information directly within the app and not having to go through a web browser in the app. And while we're talking about web browsers, I have heard from some people when sharing my card with them is that it will not let them view the business card unless they have the app installed. If that is the case, I really hope that Popl does change that and make it so that people that don't have the app can install it. But again, I understand why they're doing it so they can get more people using the app. But yeah, overall, this is definitely a way better alternative than using Seeing AI, Be My Eyes, or Ira and taking a picture or asking for help about a digital card. Now, don't get me wrong, digital cards are still good to get at conventions and stuff, but I think for the blind and low vision community, I think this is definitely a way more accessible option. And this is definitely so much easier and time consuming, really. But again, that will do it for this video. Thank you all so much for watching. If you guys have any questions, any suggestions, leave them in the comments. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you all in the next video.